This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by Lincoln Savings Bank. At home in Iowa, at work for you.
Welcome back to Panther Sports Talk here at the outdoor track on a beautiful day like it always is here in Cedar Falls on the UNI campus. Head coach Dave Paulsen. The outdoor season's almost over, and let's talk about the women's team. Why are you excited to see what they can do when you go to Terre Haute, Indiana for the outdoor championships?
Yeah, the women's team, they've done a really good job just every week kind of building. We challenge them to get better every single week, and that's what we've done. Week in, week out, I can definitely say we are a better team as we've moved forward. Even with last week at the Drake Relays, weather wasn't the best, but the kids really responded well and competed at a very high level.
What are some events that you feel really good about, hoping to get some points at the conference championships?
I feel really good about our long sprints and middle distance group right now on the track. They're running really well. Maddie Beeler in the long sprints and Brett, Corey, Amber Clock in the mid distance events have really positioned themselves to do some really big things at the conference meet. Then you go on to the field events, and we're pretty stacked across the board when it comes to the throws. Coach O'Mara's done a terrific job with the throwers. They're ready to throw far, and then along with the jumpers as well as our multi-event athletes. And so it's going to be an exciting weekend in Terre Haute. There's a lot of teams in the mix for those top 2-3 spots on the team side, and so we're just going to kind of lay it out there and see what happens.
It's interesting when you look at those student athletes that you really expect to score points. A lot of them are the upperclassmen. They've been doing it and consistently getting better over the course of their last 4 years here.
Absolutely. They have the experience. They're time tested. We've got 19 seniors across the board on the men's and women's side, and so we're definitely looking for some senior leadership this weekend as we head in. And it's going to be sad to see them go, but I think they've got one big one left in them for us at the conference championships.
You take a look at the outdoor championships, quite different from the indoor championships. For the viewers, what are some of the differences that you hope will take advantage for the women's side?
For us, it's in the throws. Having the ability to have a couple more throwing events outdoors with the javelin and the hammer throw, along with the discus and the shot put, that definitely helps us because we're pretty strong in the throws. And then we get to add the sprint relays as well. And so instead of the distance medley relay, we have the 4x1 indoors, or outdoors instead of indoors. And so now that plays to us a little bit better as well. So a few more events all across the board that we're a little bit better than we are indoors, and so we're just excited to get the kids in position to compete.
The majority of the student athletes, their year will get done at the conference championship. Some will go on to the NCAA regionals. Why do you like some of those special student athletes that hope to compete at the national stage? Yeah,
we have athletes that are right there on the border of getting in or have solidified their spot in the regional meet. They take the top 48 in each event, and so for those kids it's awesome because you get a chance to just really almost be like a professional athlete. The school classes out, you're just here on campus training, working out, resting, all those kind of things. You get 2 weeks after the conference meet to prepare for that. And then from there, they take the top 12 from each region to the final round at Eugene.
What do you like about Paige and her chances, hopefully?
Paige has already pretty much solidified her spot in the heptathlon. You don't have to compete your way there. You just have to be in the top 24 in the country. She's sitting about 12th right now, and that's a pretty solid mark. And so we're looking forward to just having her have a great conference meet, not having to worry about putting up a big mark or anything like that, and just competing for points.
That's a look at the women's. We'll be back to talk about the men's as we preview the MVC Track and Field Championships taking place in Terre Haute, Indiana this week. We're just getting started on this edition of Panther Sports Talk. Still to come, we mic up Bryce Pop during a spring football practice. We get an update on the soccer team and some of the best highlights from the past year in UNI athletics.